హాయ్ హలో నమస్తే. మీరు వింటున్నారు ప్రవాసంధ్రుల గుండె చప్పుడు తెలుగు NRI రేడియోలో. నేను మీ ఆర్జే సిరి. నాన్ స్టాప్ హంగామాలో ఎంటర్టైన్ చేయడానికి వచ్చారు. మరి ఆ స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ ఎవరు ఏమిటి అంటే, ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ చూసినా ఎటు విన్నా సీతారామం సీతారామం అంటూ, సీతారామం సినిమాలో, సీతారామం పాటల్లో, సీతారామం బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మ్యూజిక్ ఏంటి, సీతారామం కోరస్ ఏంటి, ఎక్కడ చూసినా సీతారామం అంటూ ఆ మాయలో ఉన్నారు. మరి అలాంటి అద్భుతమైన ఒక అందమైన ప్రేమ కావ్యానికి మరింత అందమైన మ్యూజిక్ అందిస్తేనే కదా ఆ సినిమా అందరి మనసుల్లో స్థానం సంపాదించింది. మరి అంత అందమైన మ్యూజిక్ ని మనకి అందించిన విశాల్ చంద్రశేఖర్ గారు ఇవాళ మనతో ఉన్నారు. ఆయన్ని సాదరంగా మనం వేదిక మీదకి ఆహ్వానిద్దాం. నమస్తే విశాల్ సార్, వెల్కమ్ టు తెలుగు NRI రేడియో.
Namaste. Really honored to be part of this show. Really happy to be part of this show.
Thanks a lot for giving your wonderful time. I know you are so busy now, busy in celebrating your success, busy in sharing the joy with all your loved ones. Still, you make your time to just give us, and absolutely we are thankful to you.
Really happy to be part of this show, ma'am, because it is because of the listeners that I am getting this kind of a break and this kind of an opening. So I'm really happy to interact with everyone.
So before we start, we just want to present a small AP about you, which filled all the love we have on you.
Oh,
so
wow.
Let's listen to the small AV.
విశాల్ చంద్రశేఖర్ దాదాపు 30 సినిమాలకు పైగా స్వరాలనందించిన అద్భుత స్వరకర్త. 6 ఏళ్ల వయసులోనే కీబోర్డ్ వాయించడం ప్రారంభించి 10 ఏళ్ల వయసులో సోలో షోలు ఇవ్వడం ప్రారంభించారాయన. తమిళ్, తెలుగు భాషల్లో ఎన్నో హిట్లు అందుకున్న ఆయనకు సక్సెస్ అలవోకగా ఏమీ రాలేదు. ఎంతో కష్టం దాని వెనుక ఉంది. అన్నా యూనివర్సిటీ నుండి ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ మీడియాలో మాస్టర్స్ డిగ్రీతో పట్టభద్రుడయ్యాక 450కి పైగా షార్ట్ ఫిలింలు, 250 యాడ్ జింగిల్స్ లో మ్యూజిక్ ఇచ్చారు విశాల్. కలైంజర్ టీవీలో ఓ షోలో ఉత్తమ సంగీత దర్శకుడిగా ఎంపికయ్యాడు. ఆ తర్వాత ఆయన తెలుగు సినిమా హృదయం ఎక్కడ ఉన్నది సినిమాలో అవకాశం పొందారు. హను రాఘవపూడితో కృష్ణగాడి వీరప్రేమ గాథ, పడిపడి లేచెను మనసే, సీతారామం వంటి హ్యాట్రిక్ సినిమాలు చేశారు. ఓ భావోద్వేగ పూరిత ప్రేమ కథకు బాణీలందించడం అంత సులభమైన విషయమేం కాదు. అందుకే సీతారామం ఓ అందమైన ప్రేమ కావ్యంగా మారడంలో విశాల్ చంద్రశేఖర్ కృషి ఎంతో ఉంది. ఇలాంటి మరెన్నో మెలోడీ మ్యూజిక్ హిట్లను మాకు అందించాల్సిందిగా మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాం. సో ప్లీజ్ వెల్కమ్ విశాల్ చంద్రశేఖర్ గారు.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's such a beautiful, in such a short way you have told it so lovingly. Really honored, ma'am.
Honor is ours, and the big thank you to Mahesh Garu, who is one of the head of our radio.
He's got a wonderful voice.
Yes, he has a magical voice. And he's dubbing artist as well. Thank you, Mahesh sir. So we will start the interview with the joy you are currently in that cloud 9. We cannot say cloud 9. We can say more than 9, 10, 11, anything about Seetharamam. So how you are celebrating the success? How you are feeling about it?
I am. It's like this is the kind of break, and this is the kind of movie that I've been wanting to do for so many years now, because the amount of love that I started with for when I got into cinema, I think with Seetharamam it is being justified for me personally, on a personal level, because this is the kind of music that I wanted to portray through my this thing in cinemas, foray into cinemas.
Wow. So according to your recent interviews, which I have gone through, few of them, you were mentioning specially like there was no plastic, there was no synthetic instrument which you have used. It's a pure organic based music. Can you please define like what is organic and how important is that to the current generation?
In the last 15 years of cinema music in general, not just Telugu, in Indian cinema music, one trend that we've started seeing is the influence of overtly billboard music, overtly westernized music into the music culture of Indian cinema. I'm not saying it's wrong. There are certain cinemas, there are certain movies that will have to make use of that. But there has become one more and more usage of this synths, and a lot of electronic music has started ruling it. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's needed till a certain point. So what I have done with Seetha Ramam, when I say organic, I have not even used one single electronic sound in this. So whatever you hear in the album is everything has been done live. And if I'm going to use percussions, then I actually, for most part of the album, I've recorded Patrick Gorsey. He's a drums and percussion player, a live percussion rhythm player from California. So he's a French person, and all this, I've worked with a lot of world musicians and gotten the only earthy sounds and a lot of live music into it. So you won't hear at any point any kind of a synthesized sound or any kind of an electronic sound, or you'll be able to. That is the reason that I feel that the album will last longer. The shelf life of the songs are a little longer than your conventional albums.
That's true, because nowadays wherever we get to like listen the music, it's more of like a remix or DJ. It's kind of rock band, jazz, all these kinds of new westernized music has come into the movie industry, and suddenly you just did something else, which is like like people can't even expect that. Oh, the olden days music which we used to listen in 50s, 60s, 70s era, which has come back and still did the same kind of magic which it did ages ago.
Yes.
So you have proven a theory called like old is gold.
Old is gold, always old is gold. Because the amount of research work also that I've done for the singing and the melodies, specifically the melodies, apart from the usage of singers, the melody that the singer is going to sing is going to be very, very important, ma'am, for any album or any song to become a hit. The tune is very, very important. It has to be based out of, for an Indian film, it is always better to go for an Indian rag rather than a Western rag.
So that, you know what, even though like some people live in US, UK, worldwide, still they feel like fir bhi dil hai Hindustani. And what we eat, we still end up having the rajma chawal ya dal chawal, which cooked from mama's hand. So that explains even the music of yours says the same, that no matter what, we are still connected to the roots.
Correct. See, for example, when I was traveling to Hyderabad and when I was traveling to Bombay, whenever I found some time, I would fall back on curd rice or dal chawal. It goes without saying, because that is comfort food. So our system, our body is tuned to this kind of food, this kind of music, because it's been there for ages, no, ma'am. So it always makes sense to go for that.
It's like pet bhi bharega, man bhi bharega.
Correct.
Now, coming to your hairstyle and coming to your unique look, I have seen you different pictures and with a small young boy. Now suddenly you are into a different avatar. Why you chose this kind of a special, unique look? What is the reason for that?
Actually, there's no specific reason. I wouldn't have gone for this kind of a look, but generally, if I don't have the beard, I'll look like a very, 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 very small boy, man. So it only makes sense that I have a little bit of this and a little bit of this. I'll look a little okay. He might be a serious person, kind of an aura I give when I have all this. So I'm just having that. Nahi to bahut aaram se.
Added to success. Your look added to success.
Kind of, now people won't forget me, no.
Never ever they forget you, no matter what. Even after decades, they will see, oh, that person who has given the music to Seetha Ramam.
Thank you so much.
Yes, before we start, the sense of music you have is different. Like, people believe different musicians play different way, but you have a unique way of, you always touch to the roots, the classical touch of Maine. So I heard that you learned that kind of, that special quality, even though you didn't learn from a proper guru, music guru. You gained that kind of sense since the age of 2, where you picked up your Shankar Mama's banjo and you big dirt under the bed and you used to play that. So yes, can you please tell me what made you do that?
So actually, I was very small back then, and my uncle Shankar Mama, he used to play a banjo. It is not your regular banjo; it's an Indian banjo. It's called a bulbul tara,
Oh,
and
yeah.
correct. So it uses a pick like a guitar, like you use that triangle thing. No? So makes use of that. You strum it on one side, and you can play with the keys. So it was very unique, and it was a very unique instrument that I first saw in my life. The first time I'm seeing any instrument, and I got very intrigued by that. So whenever he used to go to office, he'll keep it under the almirah. So I'll pull it out and I'll take it out and I'll open the box and I'll just start strumming and I'll play some Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Happy Birthday to You. I'll start with that. So my mom saw that actually, and she was quite interested. She told my dad, and my dad was into marine engineering and he was in the merchant navy. So I think in 1991 or something, he bought me a small keyboard, and that's where I started. I used to play in this Ayyappa Pujai and all the Tamil Sangam bhajans and all that during that time. And slowly, when we shifted to India, when we shifted to Chennai, I started giving shows in all these Rotary clubs and all that.
Okay, so we want to play a small AV, not AV, it's an audio bite from someone who is very special to you, very close to you. And I want to play that. Before that, whoever is listening to the show, please do, if anybody wants to speak to this magical musician, Vishal Chandrasekhar Garu, you can call the WhatsApp number 970-15. Sorry, see, I'm so excited. And you can call to the radio, Skype Telugu NRI radio. Please do call, but I'm taking the calls after 20 minutes because then we will take actual calls from the listeners. Okay, so please play the special audio bite from the special person of Vishal Garu.
Hi Vishal, aren't you surprised to hear my voice? I know, it's a wonderful moment for me to address you over this. And welcome to the show. Nicely answer all the queries and share your experiences. Of course, about the lovely, lovely movie Seetha Ramam and its songs. And I'm so thankful to Valli for this opportunity. And of course, I'm very proud of you, beta. Chise karna, okay? He had a keen sense of listening. As a baby, when I used to put him in the tuli, we call it tuli, which is made with the sari. Used to sleep in that as an infant. So I used to sing one Kirtana in Dujavanti, Cheta Shri Balakrishnam Bhajare, and he would listen to the full song. If anywhere I happened to stop due to some work or the other, where he would start shaking his legs, demanding he continue the song, and then listening to that he would sleep. He had a very keen sense of listening right from his infancy. At the age of 7 or so, his father bought him a small Casio, and he was so happy to have it. He would keenly listen to all the functions of the buttons on the Casio or keyboard and would apply it for effects. After some time, he told his father, who was a marine engineer, Daddy, next time when you come, you bring a bigger keyboard because there are more sounds on the left side also, there are more sounds on the right side also. See that they have enough of the keys. His father understood that, and then he got him a nice big keyboard on which he played almost up to his school final. He played on that. Of course, in school's assembly also, he was the first, the very important person in the morning assembly. He would play the keyboard every day there. And then the school, which had a harmonium, also bought a keyboard for him to perform. School had its own keyboard for the first time when he started playing it. One thing I must tell you, after composing, he will call me and he will ask me to listen to that. How is this? He will ask. I'll just give my true opinion. And most of the time, it used to be superb. And that one remark would mean so much to him. He always welcomed these comments. Of course, he will not share it with too many people. And moreover, if he is working on a film or anything, he'll just see that we don't happen to see or listen to any of those scenes or any of those background songs. He will ask you, Ma, let me finish it, please. And I will come out of the room, the studio. He always, of course, one more thing I must say, he works at night so peacefully. Throughout night he'll be working, and in the morning only he'll go to sleep. He'll sleep for 4 hours, 5 hours like that sometimes, but rarely he gets that much of a sleep. Even I'm a bit worried about that. But let it be a small jingle or a song, he will work with its full details. He'll see that everything, it should be a masterpiece. That's what his idea about any piece of music. 4 kilo கருப்பு புளி மஞ்சள் தூளுடா 4 kilo கருப்பு புளி மஞ்சள் தூளுனா. And ask him whether he recognizes this. That was a very famous TV ad for Super Singer, I think, from Vijay TV. Super Singer, one advertisement on Vijay TV. And then he did many jingles like this. Ask if whether he remember this.
Of course.
4 kilo கருப்பு புளி மஞ்சள் தூளுடா 4 kilo கருப்பு புளி மஞ்சள் தூளுன்னா. That's all. Bye.
Ayyo.
That's all.
Glad she's said all these things, man, because it means a lot to me.
Yes. Generally, mums won't actually praise the son and all on face, isn't it?
Yeah. I know that feeling. Whatever music, whatever things I do, घर आने के बाद एक जाके आधा किलो तेल लेके आ जा रहे. That will be.
Yeah, that's really sweet. So I heard that you are the Asthana Vidwamsa for the Rotary Club. Used to play keyboard on that.
Yes. So when I was around 12, 13 or something, I vaguely remember. I don't remember how old I was, but I used to play like 1 hour show, 1.5 hour shows we would promise, but then it will keep going on for like 2.5, 3 hours and all. Because I also used to enjoy and entertain the crowd, because I will prepare a list of songs, and after that, after completing that list of songs, they'll start giving from the audience side, they'll start asking for songs. So I used to play songs also.
So I used to play a lot like Avalakenna Alai Mogam.
Yes. I used to love that song.
Okay. So on the personal request, you know the Seetha Ramam, we have a. Can you play that for us, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. So soulful music, I must say, this is a you just touch the souls of each and every individual who are, and you didn't bounded it to just one language. You have delivered the same amount of magic in all the languages.
Actually, for that, the credit goes to the lyricist specifically because I told them one thing. There is a certain soul in the writing of the film. In the movie language itself, it's a very soulful film. We have to maintain the same amount of soul in different lyrics in different languages without compromising on the beauty of the language.
Mm.
So in Malayalam, the lyrics will be different. The sense of the lyrics will be the same. For example, in Tandam, in Malayalam, it will be Aromal, and the sense of the language of the song, specifically what the hero is expressing the beauty of the heroine. That the Ram is expressing the beauty of Seetha here. Same Ram is expressing the beauty of Seetha in a different way, in which is correct for Malayalam audience. So like that we wrote it.
So that's very actually so many people are trying to reach out this interview to talk to you. So I will open up the calls now.
Okay.
You have to bear with us because there are many people who wanted to have a word with you.
Oh,
So
happy.
after that, I will continue my questions with you.
Done.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, yeah, we will, meanwhile, before somebody added to the call, I will ask you one more question to you. Why you are so obsessed with baby milk cakes?
Actually, actually, I love that sweet, ma'am, because it is in between palkova and milk. Any kind of a milk sweet, I like it a lot. And I love chocolates also. And this is right bang in between both.
I definitely know this is an irrelevant question, which is not related to the interview, but this is told by someone to me to make sure I ask you.
Okay.
So yeah, somebody wanted to talk to you. We just opened the line to them. Please welcome to Telugu NRI Radio.
Hi, my name is Saujanya. I'm calling from California.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Chandrasekhar ji. How are you?
Good, ma'am. How are you?
We are not in this world because my question was about just now. What are the like a background score of music you have played? My question is regarding that only. But even now I forgot what to ask you after listening to your music in live. Literally, in that particular place, like in that particular situation, when the kids are singing, right?
Correct.
Yeah, once the music was out, we like started my kids and our family. We started listening to your music. But the thing, every song after listening, every song, we used to feel like we are in that particular situation. But after listening to this particular music and the kids singing, oh my God, we are out of the world completely, and we used to get goosebumps each and every time, even now also.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really means a lot.
No,
Really.
really, we are no like particular Sitaramam music, right? So it has taken us to all the old melodies.
Yes. Whenever someone says those words, I feel really happy, ma'am, because we made a conscious effort to stick to some old, good quality music used to come in those days. We wanted to stick to that.
Really, really. we are like once we close our eyes and just only listen to music, we feel like we are listening to the old, like somewhere around 90s, 70s or 60s or
Correct.
80s, like that music. And
Correct.
really, you made our day today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Siriji, for bringing Chandrasekhar ji today.
Thank you so much, Saujanya ji.
Thank you. Wish you all the very best, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
So, sir, coming to this, the lots of efforts. Oh, somebody else also joined. I think they want to have. Welcome to Telugu NRI Radio. We are doing an interview with the magical Seetha Ramam music director Vishal Sirji. Please have a word.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Talk to me, sir. நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா?
நல்லா இருக்கேன்.
I am Saujanya from Visakhapatnam.
Okay. Nice talking to you, ma'am.
Nice to sir. We are very happy that we got opportunity to talk with you.
My pleasure, ma'am. Thanks to Telugu NRI Radio for making this happen, actually.
Actually, one of my cousin, Balaji Gopinath, he used to tell me about you all the time, how much hard work you will do and all. How are you feeling regarding the success of Seetha Ramam?
I am feeling very, very happy, ma'am, because this is something that I've always wanted, that some good quality tunes and good quality melodies should come into this industry after and people should appreciate it. I'm feeling very happy when everyone is saying that they are hooked on to the songs, because scoring for something like this has been my all-time dream for almost since when I started. So I'm really happy.
These songs are like really everyone addicted to these songs.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Nice to
Saujanya.
talk.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Nice
sir.
talking to you.
Bye. Bye.
Nice.
Yeah. So yes, as she mentioned, everybody is addicted to the song, and especially coming to my very personal favorite song, Kanunna Kalyanam Emannadi, and that is written by the only legendary Sirvenala Sitaram Sastri Garu. So how can you share your experience working with him, sir?
So when we were doing this song, when Hanu Garu told me that we require a conversational melody, so we took cues from there is this old Tamil song for which MSV sir has done the music. It goes like சிப்பி இருக்குது முத்தம் இருக்குது திறந்து பார்க்க நேர மெலடி ராசாத்தி. That's how it starts.
Yes,
So,
I remember this.
This Kanunna Kalyanam, that conversational sense was taken from that song, and in this, the bride and the groom, they discuss about a prospective wedding that is going to happen in their life. They are going to get married, but this wedding is not a huge wedding. Not many people are there in the wedding, because as we all know, Ram is an orphan soldier, and Seetha Mahalakshmi has left everything, her world, and Ram does not have a world because he's orphaned. Seetha Mahalakshmi has already left her world. So these two are the people who are going to get married, and they are going to start their own world. So it is a song about two hearts meeting, and a song which has a lot of celebration, but internally. So that was the brief.
So
And when I composed the melody, this song is done on a ragam called Gauri Manohari. In a lot of interviews, I misspelled the ragam actually. I thought that was Gauri Manohari. I'm sorry, I don't know Carnatic music properly, but I know, I've done the research of the movement of the notes and everything. So actually it's in Gauri Manohari. And when I presented that melody to Sirivenala Garu, he was like, he heard it, and he always used to call me Vishal Bhai bolke. So he actually came to the composing session, writing session, and we sat together, and we started talking. And when we started talking, we were talking for almost 3.5 hours. And we were not discussing just about the song. We were discussing about a lot of things like alankarams in writing, figure of speech when it comes to poetry, and how Robert Frost is different from some other general poets. So these things and the amount of knowledge that he imparted, he always used to ask me, like for example, when we did that line, ta-na-na, I'll just play it for you. So when I sang it for him, ta-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, so he's like, ta-na-na-na, that's a question, no? He asked me. I was like, yes, sir, that's a question. Ta-na-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na. It flows down, that's the answer. So he understood that I was requiring something like that, female asking a question, male answering, and I specifically started that song with a female voice because I wanted, generally when we have this song coming in, we always have the hero singing first, but this comes from the heroine's point of view because she's the one who's left everything and come for the hero.
Okay, so this explains the love between two people, how they met, like what they're going through. So I'll play an audio about you. Just go through it. Okay, let's play the audio, please.
Hi, this is Sinduri here. So I was asked to speak a few words about Vishal and of course also about Seetha Ramam. So very happy to be a part of your show, Srivalli, and just to say a few words. Seetha Ramam has actually been a lifetime experience actually for both of us. Vishal's music per se, it's always been very organic. We met about 15 years ago while we were in college, and from then on, music has only brought us together, and over the years both of us have started working together, and we've explored so much in music, and we are still exploring. And Vishal is really well versed with Western classical and a lot of other genres like retro, rock, pop, jazz, and all of that. Whereas if you take me, I'm well versed in Carnatic, classical music, and all of that. But the beautiful quality in him, I should say, is that over the years he's taken so much of effort to understand classical music, and to actually, from Jiljanjak to Seetha Ramam, it has been a wonderful journey. And music is what brought us together, and I'm so glad that Seetha Ramam happened, because the world got to know what a beautiful composer, what beautiful music that he's composed, be it OSTs, be it songs, be it everything. So the world now knows who Vishal Chandrasekhar is, which I have personally been waiting for, because he is a big talent, and I'm very, very happy for him, and I hope he just reaches many heights and just rules the world with his music. And yeah, that's about it. So have a great musical journey, and I know I've kept it a little formal because it's going to be out on the platforms and everything. So yeah, thank you.
I have no words. I've never heard her talk like this.
That's what I said. I was waiting to take your interview, because I kept myself so many things ready coming for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, it means a lot.
So I heard, can you please tell me about that Mountain Road incident?
Oh, she told you about all that. So, okay, I'll tell you. We both were preparing for IELTS examinations coming out of the British Council Library, and we took a U-turn out of in front of Spencer's Plaza, and I have this habit of singing when I'm riding the bike. So what happened? And I used to, because she used to sing harmonies. When I sing the mains, she'll be sitting and behind and sing the harmonies for the same tune. So I was like, I was holding the handle of the bike, and I was like, ooh, and I started looking at her, and she was also singing in harmony, and suddenly, hey, like that, she's screaming. What happened is, I didn't see one statue of Jawaharlal Nehru standing like this. And it was bulging out, the median was bulging out, both of us fell on the road. And I've stood, nothing happened, one small scratches only. And I was just flat out on the road, and I was just shocked that we fell down. And she was like, Elendri. She started scolding me. Both of us went to one hospital nearby, and we really got scared. That day.
Yeah. See, the only reason I'm asking all this is everybody will ask about your movie, Seetha Ramam Success. I want to bring out something different to you to make you feel, So somebody else also joined to say hello to you. Welcome to Non-Stop Hangama's interview. Hello. Please unmute yourself and talk. I think they're waiting because. Hello.
Madam, Vishal, hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am. We can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Madam, Vishal Chandrasekhar, neighborhood, Yuma, Sanjay's mother. I'm very happy to see the interview in YouTube TV. சார் இவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ரகிள் இவ்வளோ தூரம் பெரிய இதுவாக வந்தது எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப இப்போ நாங்கள் கேட்ட மேஜரா இருந்ததையும் நாங்கள் இங்கே கேட்டது எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு, சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. ஹலோ
Ma'am, you're not clear. Wait. I'll increase the volume. Ma'am, can you hear me?
hello.
Ma'am, can you hear me now? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
சார் எவ்வளோ பெரிய ஸ்ட்ரகிள்ல நீங்க வந்து இவ்வளோ பெரிய டிராவல் பண்ணிருக்கீங்கன்றது வந்து எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ப்ரௌடா இருக்கு அஸ் அ லேபர் இல்ல. ஹலோ. அது இல்லாம அம்மாவோட ஹலோ
அம்மா தான் வந்து அம்மா கூட இருந்து ரொம்ப சப்போர்ட் பண்ணாங்க.
அம்மாவோட இது வந்து இன்டர்வியூ ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஸ்வீட் அண்ட் சாஃப்டா ரொம்ப நல்லா பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க. இந்த மகனை பெரிதோக்கும் தாய் தன் மகனை சான்றோர் என கரெக்ட தாய்ன்ற மாதிரி ரொம்ப ப்ரௌடா இருக்காங்க. அதுதான் இது வந்து ரொம்ப லாங் லைஃபா இது வந்து உங்களோட வெற்றி வந்து தொடரணும், அதுதான் எங்களோட பிரார்த்தனை.
கண்டிப்பா மேம், டெஃபினெட்லி அண்ட் இத்தனை பேர் வந்து
பெரிய லெவல்ல வரணும்.
டெஃபினெட்லி மேம், டெஃபினெட்லி நான் ஹார்ட் வர்க் பண்ணுவேன்.
இது என்னோட பிளெஸிங்ஸ், எல்லாரோட பிளெஸிங்ஸும்.
Thank you ma'am, thank you so much, thank you.
Okay sir, okay, thank you ma'am,
thank you so much for calling to the show.
Thank you ma'am, thank you.
Okay, next please unmute yourself and talk to Vishal garu. Okay. So, sir, yeah, that is the only reason I'm taking you to all different directions, not just towards Seetha Ramam. Hope you understand that.
Yes.
So, yeah, we are talking about Sirvenela garu. So, you had a very good time. I think this will be the last song which has come out of his.
Yes, ma'am. It's really sad that we don't have him amongst us now. But whatever he told me, the biggest thing that I'll always take with me forever is one thing. Vishal bhai, you're very, very strong with not just grammar, but you're strong with the sounding of the words also, which I'm very, very happy. A lot. It's a very, very important thing for a music director. These are the exact words he told. I'll always take this with me.
Absolutely. And and you worked with Hanu sir and Krishna Kant sir. You three is like, triplets kind of,
Yes.
journey
Yes.
which you share for the
Yes.
movies Padipadi Lechina Manasu and Krishna Gadi Veera Prema Katha, and this
Correct.
is Seetha Ramam.
Correct.
So how is your journey with Hanu sir?
Hanu sir has become almost like a family member now, ma'am. Because there was, I'll tell you a very interesting incident. Not many people know about this.
Yeah, please.
One time he became really sick because of some food poisoning or something.
Mm.
And we had a lot of work to be done. So he had come here to Chennai, Hanu sir. And during the composing session, this was for Padipadi Leche Manasu. And during that time, we were composing Kallulan song.
Mm.
So he had come for 3 days to Chennai. Initially, he had come for only one day. That one day became 3 days because of this food poisoning thing. So what happened? He was like, "Hey, we talk in Hindi only, me and Hanu sir. So, hey, I'm not feeling very well. I'm feeling a little sick. मैं जाके थोड़ा मैं वहाँ पे तेरे रूम में सोचा हूँ क्या? हाँ, हो सकता है ये सर जाके. Okay, I showed him. He was sleeping in my bedroom, and he didn't wake up for quite some time. When I went and wanted to wake him up, he was running fever. And I feel a little feverish. I don't know what to do now. Then we were like, okay, would you like to have some rasam sadam, hot rasam sadam or something? We started asking him all that. He was like, no, let's. I need to finish the song. Okay, he got up and sat there for some time. And I'm playing Vishal, I'm still feeling feverish, man. I'll just go again and sleep. This kept happening for 3 days. And on the second day itself, I told him, sir, something is wrong. Let us take you to the hospital. So we took him to the hospital. And there they are putting, he himself was like, no, I want to go to the hospital. Okay, he went there and straight away walked into the emergency ward and asked them to put drips. And the doctor is like flabbergasted. He was like, "Arey, isko kya? Ye kaun hai? Kya? How can you just a random person walk into the hospital and just put drips and ask them to put drips and everything?" And he after getting drips and everything, he was very fine. And he's haath mein sab that thing is there. No, when they put, he's walked out of all the hospital with all that in hand, and the attendant is running behind him. रुकिए कहाँ भाग रहे हैं बोल के. The attendant, does the patient have any attender? He asked. I was like, yeah, I'm the attender. मैं पीछे मैं late आया. So, sir, what is this, sir? He is not wanting to get admitted in the hospital. We'll have to get one sign from him saying patient's non cooperation. All because of the patient not cooperating, we are discharging the patient. Then immediately he was actually fine after that. After taking drips and all, like, now I'm feeling much better. That is the kind of, why I'm saying is, that is the kind of attitude he has. And anything short of, a good song is like doing injustice to a person like that.
I know. Yeah, so because you three technically make wonders and magic everywhere.
Yes. And KK sir is another gem of a person because he is like, he's always up to the task. And when I heard Nuvante Nanavu Nenante Nenuvu, the wordplay, yes, the wordplay in the writing, it's so beautiful. And here in Tandam, Andam ni inta chestonda udigame, those lines, when I asked him what it means, that's when I understood the importance of how well he's crafted those lines.
Even we were so amazed to see that particular line. Odigam Chedam means it's like slavery.
Correct.
Yeah, so that is how beautifully he articulated that.
Correct.
Into a line.
Because see, slavery is when you consider it, slavery would be definitely considered a negative word. But when beauty is a slave to you, it becomes the meaning takes a different dimension.
True. Can you keyboard play for us? Can you please play that in tandem for us, sir? Superb. Even after the chorus, I must say the life of the song is the chorus. Any song you take, like Kanuna Kalyanam, Intandam, even the background, when the sad song was there, even the chorus for that. I must say the chorus is the main complete key of your music. What is the reason for you to being so specific about the chorus?
Chorus is something that will always stick to you, ma'am. And when in any song structure, the chorus comes in the middle portion of the song. Middle means after a few minutes after the song has started, and it leads you on to the next part of the song. So it is something that is bang in the middle. When you sing that, you will hear the front and the back of the song because it helps in facilitating you to remember the entire song.
Yeah.
So I try to keep it as strong as possible.
So that you used as a main ingredient to your.
Yes, and also when the melodic structure of the chorus is very beautiful, and if you've done justice to it in a good way, we can use it in the background score also.
Yeah. When I heard the Kanuna Kalyanam, I'm not sure which song, it reminds me of the Bombay Kannanule song.
Correct.
The background of the Kannanule.
Correct. That was the reference that Hanu sir had actually given me. Take me to Bombay. Take me to Bombay. He said that. He actually said that. When the Kannalane unadu kannai netrodu kaanavillai, that bit, that is the source of inspiration for Kannapulli.
I just won a argument with one of my very close friend. I was arguing with her saying that this is with the reference of Kannanule. She's like, you mix all the songs what you like. I said, no, somewhere it rings the bells of the song Kannanule when I hear this song. Oh wow, Chalo, my reference, you clear one major doubt, I won the bet. Okay, so after this KK sir journey, what is like, you have set a mark now. It's like people look at you in a different way now. Till now, Vishal sir is different. After, it's like a before Seetha Ramam, after Seetha Ramam kind of recognition you got. So the big name comes with a big responsibility, as you know.
Yes.
So the next steps will be like how careful you're going to be, like what kind of projects you're going to choose, like how you're going to change.
I will. I'm looking at signing up for big films, ma'am. And when I say big films, I want content also in that. The story has to be good. It actually does not matter whether the film has 2 songs or 3 songs or even 15 songs. It really does not matter, because if it has 2 or 3 songs, then I have to work harder to make sure that those songs are as important for the film as after the film releases. For that, I have to work really hard. So I'm looking at signing up bigger projects which are pan-Indian in nature, because I feel that my music is global and it touches a lot of people, not just in India, outside India, and in general it has a very it is very soulful in nature, because that comes naturally to me.
Being a self-learner, how could you achieve, like, how can you even feel the real music? Because somebody should have a guru actually to take them to a right direction, to show the light to them. From your mom, auntie, I got to know that you just learned on your own. And she mentioned one specific incident. One day she came to veranda and she was listening, somebody playing a flute. Okay. And she realized that somebody is playing flute so beautifully. You came and told her that, Mama, it's me, not anybody else. And she asked you, how did you get to make out, like, from where the sa is coming, where the re, all these things are coming from? And you said, I just get it once I play. So do you think it's your, luck to have all this, or birth talent What do you call it?
Honestly, I really don't know what to call it, ma'am, because it is something. I just become very, very inquisitive and start, searching for something in any musical instrument. Likewise, I went and learned sitar also for a few months, and I found that instrument also very, very intriguing. It is something, anything that produces sound. No, for example, the other day I recorded. You have those tin cans, no, in which they bring oil and ghee and all that.
Oh, yes.
I upturned that one of those tin cans which was empty. I upturned it, cleaned it, and upturned it and started playing some rhythms on it, and we recorded some drum beats on that also. So anything that produces sound is like, it's something very, very intriguing to me.
Wow. So you can make out music out of anything.
You can, anyone can, ma'am. We all have it in us.
So you should have the right sense of understanding how it goes and all. And another doubt I have, similar to Kannanule, and Padipadi Lechina Vayasu, there is a song coming. I'm not sure. Intam
Correct.
Similar music is in Padipadi Lechina Vayasu.
Correct. So basically, it is I'm very happy when people say that it is very similar to that, because in that I've used Jog Ragam, here also I've used Jog Ragam. The Ragam is same, but my composing structure has not changed, because it starts with a whistle, it comes to a Pallavi, that also starts with some kind of a whistle, and you're talking about Hridayam Charite. Here, what I've done is, so I've used the same. See, actually, Hanu sir really loves that ragam, and he's like, I told him, sir, उसी के जैसे लग रहा है सर, इसको बदलते हैं सर, बहुत नहीं यार, अच्छा लग रहा है, ये फिल्म के लिए यही चाहिए, इसी को रखते हैं.
It's so quite catchy though.
Yeah. It's a different dimension to the same raga. That is what we've tried.
So that explains that I heard your songs in depth.
You've heard everything, and you've asked, you've done you've done so much of research about my works and my music, ma'am. I'm really happy about it, because there's generally when I am asked to do interviews and everything, they generally it'll always be centric around how you feel and how do you see the success, and but I'm really happy that the kind of questions you're asking, it's taking me down memory lane.
Yeah, because we can't ask this anywhere else. So it's like when you are with me, because otherwise I think why he just put the same kind of music. What is the reason for that? Do they think like it's a similar kind of music which he is delivering again and again? Is that impacts to him? So kind of questions which will come. Okay. So then now, whenever I have seen recent interview of yours, candid interview with Vishal sir, a 13 minutes lengthy interview. Under that, I have seen few people have written that you are upcoming Ilayaraja.
Those are very, very big words. Actually, I have to live up to those words, because whenever someone says something like that, it really, really frightens me, because just now I have started exploring ragams, and I realized that till before Seetha Ramam, I was swimming in a 5 feet pool which is 50 meters across, 50 meters in length. But now when I've read about it and done some research about it and trying to understand ragams, I just realized that it is not easy, and it is a very, very big ocean which is so deep. So it's very, and persons we have looked up to, like Raja sir, A.R. Rahman, these people are like gods to me, and it really scares me, but I'll try to live up to that expectation.
Absolutely, you do, because you just owned your own kind of music, but I'm sure that adds you a big responsibility of digging the more and more knowledge, learning about it.
Yes.
You have to swim in the ocean of the music to deliver the best out.
Yes, very true. Because every time after one film, I have to unlearn certain things and relearn certain things. That is a process that I always go through.
Somebody else also joined the call to greet and meet you. Let's say, welcome to Telugu NRI Radio.
Hi, this is Pawan Kumar.
Hi, Pawan.
Hello.
Hi, Pawan. Sir.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good, sir.
I'm calling from Hyderabad. I don't know whether you know Telugu or not.
నా తెలుగు అంత బాగా రాదు నాకు, కొంచెం మేనేజ్ చేస్తాను.
But relevant to the languages, and you have crossed the borders of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, sir. And you have rocked with your music in Seetha Ramam. And especially, I would like to give you the applause, particularly in re-recording, RR.
Thank you so much.
It was fantastic, fabulous, and it's some melodious music. After Geetanjali, Maniratnam sir's Geetanjali, I could feel the same feel after a long years back.
Those are very big words, sir. I'll live up to that.
Yeah, it resembles a Geetanjali movie, sir. Ilayaraja's Geetanjali. అది ఎంత ఒక మార్క్, ఒక బెంచ్ మార్క్ ఎలా ఉందో, సో సీతారామం ఆల్సో సేమ్ వే. యా, ఇట్ హ్యాస్ గివెన్ అ బెంచ్ మార్క్.
Thank you, sir.
And any particular reason behind Anuragha Puri sir's movies? దానిలో పర్టికులర్ గా మీరు చేయడానికి అంటే ఎనీ పర్టికులారిటీస్?
No. Actually, he gives me a lot of freedom, sir. When I express myself, he will listen and he will try to understand what I'm saying. So that kind of freedom, when I am getting it really matters a lot, and I'll always, work 200% towards that.
So he sits with you in music settings and in re-recording?
Always. He will not sit in the re-recording session. He will come and watch it and then go. But music sessions, he will always be. When he's writing the script at that time itself, he'll call me for composing.
That's great, sir. Great. And it is marvelous, sir. I have seen in theater as well. It is already streaming. And one thing I'd like to say, sir, as a film critic, I'm a film critic. So it is already streaming in Amazon, but in few theaters also they are getting full.
Avunu, sir. Avunu. That is something very big.
People want to see it in a big screen.
Correct. Because we have worked towards the mix also. The mixing and the Dolby DTS and Atmos has been done with a lot of care. And it is my team of sound engineers, Jay Ganesh and Rahmatullah, who are part of the mixing process. They are also part of my team, and they are the ones. They are the backbone giving that kind of sound.
Yeah. I wish you all the best, sir. Keep doing all the movies to cross this benchmark. That definitely you have to be more careful for the next movie to cross.
Yes. Very true. Very well put.
So wonderful talking to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So much, Shekar garu.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Sir. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
So, Vishal sir, so now, as he said, you have to be very, very careful and choosy about the films.
Yes.
And coming to the freedom you're talking about, have you ever compromised on your work so far?
Any work that you do with respect to cinema, it comes with a lot of compromises.
Okay.
With respect to Seetha Ramam and the tunes of Seetha Ramam, I have not compromised anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere. Or for that matter, Padi Padi Leche Manasu, or for that matter, Krishna Gari Veera Premagatha was my first proper Telugu, out and out proper Telugu film, which for which I had sat through the entire process. In that, there were a few compromises, because we had to stick to a certain template for a few songs, and we had to do. There is a certain amount of dilution actually that comes in when that compromise happens, and it is not, in the long run, it is not good for the art. That is what I feel. okay, once or twice here or there when you're growing and when you need an opportunity, opportunity comes with compromise always. But after delivering something that really works without compromise, now I really feel that is necessary for any technician and any artist.
Okay. So coming to this, like you put a tune first. You have a thought, your own thought process of like I have to play this song in such a way. I have to tune in such a way.
Yes.
So my question is like you and lyricist, because they
Yes.
come and explain you the meaning
Yes.
of, because you're not familiar with the language.
Yes.
They do explain you with the meaning, and then
Yes.
you come up with a tune first, or how do you actually start the process?
So in Tamil, I am fine with having the lyrics also first, because when in a few films, Vairamuthu Garu has written some lyrics for some songs. So what he does is he will write the lyrics first, and then he'll tell us to you put tune and bring. So in Telugu, I have not done that so far. Even with Sirivennela Sitaram Shastri Garu, he asked that you sing in Tanana and send it to me. For that I will write. And this process so far has always been tune first, melody first, and then the lyrics. And with KK Garu, it has always been like that. I once tried asking him, sir, you tell me the lyrics. No, I'll do tune. He was like, nay. You do the tune, because you've got the input from Hanu, because whatever melody that you're going to put will have to fit the situation first. Then we'll go for the tune. Then we'll go for the lyrics.
So you work closely with KK Garu with this in this project.
Yes.
Let's see what he says about you. So please play the KK Garu voice.
తెలుగు ఎన్ఆర్ఐ రేడియో శ్రోతలందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు మన సంగీత దర్శకుడు విశాల్ చంద్రశేఖర్తో ఇంటర్వ్యూ కార్యక్రమంలో నాకు తనతో ఉన్న అనుబంధాన్ని పంచుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నాను. విశాల్ చంద్రశేఖర్ ఇప్పటి వరకు హనుతో చేసిన 3 చిత్రాలకు గాను మొదటి సినిమా కృష్ణగాడి వీర ప్రేమ గాథ, పడిపడి లేచే మనసు, రెండిట్లో అన్ని పాటలు నేనే రాయడం జరిగింది. సో మా ముగ్గురు కాంబినేషన్ లో వచ్చిన 3వ సినిమా ఈ సీతారామం. సో ఈ సినిమాలో పాటలు అందరికీ చాలా చేరువయ్యాయి అనడంలో నిస్సందేహంగా చెప్పచ్చు అన్నమాట. ముఖ్యంగా నేను రాసిన 5 పాటల్లో ఇంత అందం గాని, ఓ ప్రేమ గాని, ప్రపంచమంతా కోరే రాముడే నువ్వా, ప్యాథోస్ సాంగ్ గాని, క్లైమాక్స్ లో వచ్చేసాను, ప్రతి ఒక్కటి కూడా జనాలందరికీ చాలా అంటే చాలా రోజుల తర్వాత ఒక హృదయమైన సంగీతంతో, ఒక తేలిక పదాలతో పాటలు విన్నామని అందరూ చెప్పడం చాలా సంతోషాన్ని కలిగించింది. విశాల్తో ఉన్న ఈ 10 ఏళ్ల జర్నీలో అంటూ మేము ముగ్గురం కలిసామంటే ఎంతసేపు పాట ఎలా కంపోజ్ చేయాలి, ఎలాంటి పదాలు పడితే బాగుంటుంది అని చర్చ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట. సో అతనికి సంగీతమే లోకం. సో ఈ రికార్డింగ్ విషయంలో తన వైఫ్ అయిన సింధు కూడా చాలా హెల్ప్ చేసింది. ఇలాగే విశాల్తో మరిన్ని మంచి చిత్రాలు చేయాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. సో విశాల్ కి ఒక చక్కటి గుర్తింపు అయితే లభించింది సీతారామంతో అని చెప్పొచ్చు. ఇంకా బిజీ అయ్యి తమిళ, తెలుగులో ఇంకా చాలా చిత్రాలు చేయాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. సో తెలుగు ఎన్ఆర్ఐ ఇండియా శ్రోతలందరికీ థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
So nice to hear him say something like this.
I know. That's glad you're enjoying it. You're just feeling it.
Yeah.
Living the moment.
Yes.
And it's so sweet of him. He is the first person whom I reached out after confirming the interview with you. Then I just bombarded him with messages saying that I need audio bites from so and so people. So he kindly agreed and he kindly, cooperated with me.
I've seen him grow so much, right from KVPG. He wrote with Hanu sir in Andala Rakshasi also. He worked. Such a beautiful. He's the command of language that he's got, command over the language and command over the sensibilities of writing, wordplay. he's a very gifted lyricist.
Yeah, he wrote so beautifully. So many songs in Seetha Ramam as well.
Correct.
In of them has written by him only.
Yes.
So
Yes.
beautifully done. Then Seetha Ramam is a big hit even in Hindi now, right?
Yes. Yes. We
So-
recently came back from the success meet from Mumbai.
Congratulations on that too.
Thank
Because
you.
you just broke the barriers of the language with one single album.
Yes. Yes. Really happy about it.
Yes, we are all very happy and equally I'm feeling currently very proud to be connected with you directly. So do you think so you expand yourself to Bollywood also now? Can we expect in that way?
I am looking forward to it. I want to do Hindi films because it's always been a dream. I grew up watching Hindi films, and I was a big fan of all the Amol Palekar movies and all the comedy movies. And I just love Hindi movies a lot. So because in my childhood I've seen so many Hindi movies.
So many. Okay, coming to Seetha Ramam, we are just simply talking about only the album songs and all, but equally the BGM has given the most impact to anyone, especially the interval scene.
Yes.
When she lift her eyes and see that Nurjahan is actually the Sita Mahalakshmi, the music has given the goosebumps to any audience in theater. So how long it took for you to create that impact overall?
That piece, when I decided to compose that piece, the main theme of Seetha Ramam, it's in the Ragam Saramati, and this Ragam gives a particular emotion. The emotion of sacrifice, the emotion of bittersweet pain and love, and the emotion of so many thoughts put together in one ball. It's like entangled emotions. That is very beautifully explained in this ragam. The inspiration that I got for this theme was from a kriti called Mokshamu Galada. That was the starting point of this piece. It is in the Ragam Saramati. The other famous songs of Ilayaraja sir that you can hear is the Padariye, Padipariye, Pallikudam Nanariye. That song is also in the same ragam. So this piece took me about a couple of days to finish, and this is the first time I analyzed a ragam, and I have taken utmost care in presenting the ragam. I have also broken the ragam slightly in the second half, where I have gone for a small variation in the ragam. That has also worked beautifully for everyone. So that was the process, and yes, while recording this piece, I wanted a whole group of strings, 32 members playing simultaneously the same notation. And since it is a Carnatic melody that I have composed, we could not write it in Western notation. So the best person for me at that time was Sindhuri. She
put lots of efforts in this album, right?
She puts a lot of effort in all the work that I do, ma'am, because we are a team. I am just the face of the music. So when I composed this piece and I gave it to the strings person to write it, he said it's difficult to write it because there is a certain that gamakamna that cannot be written in Western. So we had Sindhuri conducting the session by singing and they'll play. So she'll sing one line and they'll play one line.
Wow.
Like that we did.
So it's like joint effort. So every successful man, there is a woman that is Sindhuri.
Definitely, I'll always go by that.
Very sweet. And there is one more successful woman behind your successful man, which is your mommy.
Yes, yes. That's where it all started.
The two women are behind your success and equally proud.
Yes, 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 yes.
Very sweet. Sir, can you please sing any of your favorite, old or new, anything of your, because I know you're a great singer too.
I'm actually not that good in singing, but yeah, I'll sing any song is fine.
Any song, even Tamil song is also fine.
Okay. I'll sing a Hindi song.
Perfect, yeah.
जब दिन ढल जाए सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए आए मेरे ख्यालों के आंगन में चुपके से फिर दीप जलाए कहीं दूर जब दिन ढल जाए सांझ की दुल्हन बदन चुराए चुपके से आए.
Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful, beautiful. One of my very own favorite songs.
Thank you so much. I grew up listening to this song. This was the first that I played in the keyboard.
Absolutely, very beautiful song. My question is, I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to ask this or not, but I'm curious to ask you. You work very closely with Sid Sriram as well, right?
Yes.
So far in the movies which you have done,
Yes.
he is a part of any one song which comes out very beautifully from his voice. So
Yes.
there is any reason that he's not in the album?
No, there's no particular reason. I'll tell you why. He's got such a strong voice that when Sid Sriram takes over the song, everything goes behind. You only hear Sid Sriram. And this movie, if I let something like that happen, no. What happens is, when the audience are watching the film and suddenly you hear Sid Sriram's voice, you will slightly get disconnected with Ram's character.
Okay.
So I made a very, very conscious effort to stick to the singers that are required for the song per se.
And equally, your instruments also be highlighted at the background.
Yes. Because it's a periodical film. That's why.
True. Yeah. Now I got the perfect answer. That's correct. And you have carefully chosen Charan sir also.
Yes.
Because the people are in the sorrow of losing a great legend,
Yes.
P.B. Garu. So when he said, "Hey Seetha," immediately we felt S.P.B. Garu is on screen. We could hear him straight away.
Correct.
So that is a great choice. Like, who gave you that suggestion to choose him? Is it your own choice?
It was my own choice. I told when I told that Sir Ashwini that we are going to use. I'm thinking he'll always ask this question after a song is done. After he hears that song, he'll ask, Sir, who are we going for? Who's the singer for this? So when I told him that we'll record SPB Charan, he was so happy. He could immediately connect the dots, and because he's done so many films, 50 years of filmmaking from Vaijanti movies. He's so experienced in judging a particular song, judging a script. And whenever he's chumma sitting in the session, after the session is over, he'll just hum the tune and go on. So he's like that, a person who's very passionate when it comes to music. I told him that we'll be using SPB Charan, and he said perfect choice for the song.
Even that
Yes.
that when it's going like,
Yes.
oh, S.P.B. Garu is back.
There's a small portion where he'll also sing Ninne chuttumatti. He'll do that typical
That kind of a laugh. It's like giggling in between the songs. The feel of the music. Even we were thinking, oh my God, it just sounded like S.P.B. Garu. We are glad somebody is there.
Correct.
So that's so you, along with the director, you both sit and decide who's will be the perfect of the situation.
So no, actually, how it goes is me and Sindhu, we will sit and decide who the singer is, and we'll come up with 5 names.
Okay.
First name will be the names that we want. 5th name will be the names that we think will work in the trend. Okay. So we'll always be happy if the director or the producer will select the first name itself, because that is the one that will work for the film, that is the one that will work for the character of the film, that is the one that will work for the song also. After that, one option when we keep giving, it starts bringing the audience away from the song, away. It will work commercially. The song will work out good, but how well it's connected with the film matters a lot.
But it connected even in Hindi. You have given a lot of care. I think you applied
Yes.
a lot of care by choosing that right people who can
Yes.
sing the song.
Yes. Actually, all the singer choices for Hindi were made. Only one song I chose, one or two songs I chose. Rest others were done by Sindhu. She does that meticulously. Yes. When it comes to handling voices, it's her domain. When it comes to handling arrangements and composing the tune, it's my domain. Actually, in Seetha Ramam, she's composed one song, which not many people know. Yes, Sindhu has composed one song.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, wow. So it's like you are like Seetha Ramam. You both has delivered a Seetha Ramam to the world.
Yes.
Honestly, God bless you both. It's like Ragam Talam. It's like in between going well.
Yes.
So that's really nice. So far, since your childhood till now, who is your favorite music director which you have like, I want to be like him kind of music?
Actually, I've told this in a lot of interviews. A lot of people look up to A.R. Rahman and Ilayaraja. They are, of course, my Manasika Guru types, but Rahman sir is, of course, he was my principal in KM Music Conservatory, but my actual inspiration is a person called Ranjit Barot.
Oh, sorry, say again.
He's a person called Ranjit Barot. He's a drummer, and he is the main. At one time, he was the main programmer for Rahman sir. He did only 2 films in Tamil. One was VIP, the older one, the one with Prabhudeva and Simran.
Yeah,
He
Prabhudeva.
Yes, he did music for that, and a lot of people thought that it is A.R. Rahman. Actually, it is not A.R. Rahman. It is Ranjit Barot. And during that time, why I really look up to him is because during that time, Rahman sir was giving like chartbusters after chartbusters. He was in his peak. At that time, Ranjit Barot, he delivered this beautiful album called VIP, which made everyone rethink that, wow, Rahman is changing his music. In fact, it was not Rahman, it was Ranjit Barot. So that is one reason why I really like him. And he has done music for so many, I think, documentaries and so many docu-features, and he's been in his own space. He's not, given into the pressure of commercialization.
True. Because of your movie, not just Seetha Ramam, so far whatever you have delivered is everything have a classical touch.
Correct.
Every song I heard, even Padipadi Lechina Vayasu Manasu.
That is the source, no man. That is the source.
Like you have changed the opinion. Like normally people believe in that. Oh, you have to go with the flow. जैसे ज़माना बदल रहा है, उसके हिसाब से चलना चाहिए. No, you were like, no, nothing has changed. The roots are still strong. You have proven the point to the world, saying that. Bas, oh yes, that's why one thing we were like mesmerized. And undoubtedly have given the tremendous, wonderful music to us.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So, I don't want to ask you which is your favorite song in the movie and all. Any song so far you have done in our language, Telugu. Can you play for us, please? And the
Yeah.
Anything.
Ready?
Hi, Valli. Thank you so much for inviting me for this special show. As you know, I'm Vishal's Chitappa, and I got a chance to taste his genius really when he was all of 12 years old. That's it. I mean, we had gone to his Chennai house, and then his dad, who was a shippy, had got him a brand new good keyboard from one of his visits abroad. And then he says, "Oh, Koinda, as we say, a kid, he's going to play some Chanya Chanya song." He said, "Fine, we'll hear that." And then he starts, and man, did it blow us away. Then his mom, Jaimaka, said that he had configured it himself. He did what instruments to select, and that is when we saw. I'm a musician myself, so we saw the genius at 12 years. We knew something. He's going to become something, and yeah, history. The rest is history, as they say. And all the best, Vishal. I mean, we wish you really the best, and may you be the best guy in the world. Thank you. Bye.
I really didn't expect this.
Anand, the
You know, he plays the Mohanveena so well. Anand.
I know.
Such a wonderful person.
And he said at the age of 12 only you started playing the Chaya Chaya song.
Yes, yes.
So you have guts to say to your mummy that I don't want to continue my degree. I just continue with my music.
Actually, when I dropped this bomb at house at my home, they were a little taken aback because they all believe. See, because 11th and 12th, I really worked hard to uh, get into a good college. See, I didn't want to do engineering because I was a good student and all that, but okay, बहुत हो गया पढ़ाई वढ़ाई, बस interest नहीं है. एक point के बाद you just want to follow your passion. So I told at home that I really want to get into something related to sound, something probably become a sound engineer or become someone who deals with this electronic equipments when it comes to sound, all the synthesis and all that. So I didn't openly say that I want to become a music director, but they were a little taken aback when they came to know that I want to get into music full time. But my mom and dad fully supported me in this.
Mom is 90%, dad is 100%.
Yes.
Mommy is always mommy. They have always a backup plans to keep it ready if something happens.
Yes.
So I support your mom in that. Because I'm a mom too, so I know how it feels. That's nice. Okay, so please go ahead with the song. What you like so far in your whole music albums? I'll keep myself mute.
ఏమైపోయావే నీ వెంటే నేనుంటే ఏమైపోతానే నువ్వంటూ లేకుంటే నీతో ప్రతి పేజీ నింపేశానే తెరవక ముందే పుస్తకమే విసిరేసావే నాలో ప్రవహించే ఊపిరివే ఆవిరి చేసి ఆయువునే తీసేసావే నేను వీడిపోనండి నా ప్రాణమే నా ఊపిరినే నిలిపేది నీ ధ్యానమే సగమే నే మిగిలున్న శాసనమిది చెబుతున్నా పోనే లేనే నిన్నొదిలే ఏమైపోయావే నీ వెంటే నేనుంటే ఏమైపోతానే నువ్వంటూ లేకుంటే
My goodness, this song has done magic to all the youth, I must say.
Yeah. And the
Every
best thing
youth
is the best comments that I've read on it's like break up ka national anthem.
broken hearts cannot move this. This is like even when I get to know that this song was also by you, I was like, oh, okay. It's like there is a kind of music has like different categories to my knowledge.
Correct.
Like there's a sad song session, item song sessions, dinchak session, random. So I was wondering, like, you created melody even in a sad song.
Correct. Actually, your analysis is bang on because it was actually even for me, Padipadi Leche Manasu was a very transitional phase wherein I was still trying to find myself somewhere in the industry, in the Telugu industry. So that's where this song happened and it gave me a new identity after that, when the song released.
That Emai Poyave, when he says like the first ఏమైపోయావే, that's it. People will go, oh God, broken heart.
Actually, the original thing was when I composed the song, I started off with எங்கே போனாலும் உனக்காக இருப்பேனே. KK sir just borrowed those lines. He was like, ये इसी को रखना है, ये best है. So he just translated it into Telugu.
So you have done Tamil quite a lot, I guess, comparatively to Telugu.
Yes.
So far, keep the Seetha Ramam aside because that is a different one. There's no
Yes.
comparison between. What's your best you have like thought, oh, this is my best I have given so far to the industry?
See, my album called Jil Jang Jak was a really game-changing album for my career in Tamil because it brought about a lot of different sounds, and that kind of composing is totally different from Seetha Ramam. It is on a completely crazy, weird, quirky level that I had done for that film, and that is another side to me also because when it comes to composing for movies, I always try to stick to the framework of the film. So for me personally, Jil Jang Jak has been my biggest album in Tamil so far.
Can you sing for us? Because I heard a lot about from Sinduri as well about
Okay.
the Jil Jang Jak. Yes.
Okay, okay, I'll go for it. Okay. Ready. வெம்பெலிக்கா பில்லா பீப்பி கண்ணாடி பழிச்சு காட்டுது, நான் காத பொத்திட்டேன் நோ என் மம்மி பாவம் சிம்பனியா ஒரு பியூட்டி ஒரு டூயட்டுக்குத்தான் ஏங்குன அவ சொங்கு தரல சங்கு தந்தா ஃபீலோட நரடியா நிக்கிற போச்சு, என்ன பாட மறந்துட்ட வாளோட வெட்டி குருமாவுக்குது வாழ்க்கை, நாங்க குருமா குருவிங்க. ஷூட் த குருவி, சாரி இட்ஸ் மை கிளி நாட் குருவி. டவுசர் உருவி, God shot my goddamn குருவி.
Very nice, very nice. So this is a big hit, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a very, very big song in Tamil.
Very unfortunately, we don't connect with the Tamil, and
You don't need to because it's completely weird lyrics only, absurd lyrics.
yeah, even the Casanova song which you have released,
Yes.
even the same. I read it in an interview that you have done a first time experiment in the whole world. You are the first one to bring out that kind of a new version.
Yes, because Casanova, the song itself is old time jazz kind of a song in nature. I'll just play you a few lines.
Yeah.
You'll understand. It's like. This is the movement of the song. Casanova, Casanova, so it's a very jazz kind of a song. In this, I had the challenge of making it sound like a James Bond song, like a Skyfall song. So I had to bring in a lot of dubstep elements into it. So when we bring that kind of a thing in it, it's very difficult to, because jazz is somewhere here and dubstep is somewhere exactly 180 degrees opposite to the genre. So both the genres don't mix anywhere. even if it were something like a little bit of a pop element in jazz, then it connects somewhere. Something very repetitive will always get connected to, because they are similar genres. But jazz is and dubstep is completely opposite. No one has mixed it so far. So I was curious to see if we have any dubstep mix for some jazz song.
Nothing you found.
Nothing. I didn't find anything. So I took it on myself. Okay, let's do.
People have something to find in YouTube if they get to do something related.
Yes, because there's a certain way to do something. Let's not do anything wrong. When खा रहे हैं बोल के left hand में नहीं खा सकते हैं, right hand में खा सकते हैं. So I was very scared actually to do that experiment, but it all worked in favor of the film. So Siddharth was very supportive of it actually. He understood what was going on in my head, and he let me be in my zone. He just told me that you do whatever you feel is correct. Let's go with that.
The freedom gives you to do the magic around the world, isn't it?
That freedom is it's like water. When you're really thirsty, that freedom is like water.
True, which you got since childhood. Okay, let me connect to somebody else who wanted to talk to you. Hi, hello, namaste.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
I am Ajay Jhansi. Just wanna add few lines. So the thing is like when your songs came into the market, as soon as you release the songs, every song is like touch the souls of the singers and the musicians and the common man. It was like so wonderful, and we were very happy. And I would like to sing some of your lines.
Yeah.
Like I love the most thing is like this one, what we call అందం నీంత చేస్తోంద ఊరిగమే యుద్ధం చాటింది నీ పైన ఈ జగమే దాసోహమందిన ప్రపంచమే అదంత నీదయే. Actually, this line is like I should convey this one because everyone was like, Dasoham for your songs now.
The big words, man. Big words.
What are the songs which have come in 2022, 2022? Everything was faded off, and these were like in ears and in the heart. It was like it's giving resounds every time when you listen, when you sing. It's beautiful songs you have given us. We won't forget you at all.
Thank you so much. I'm really touched with your words.
And
Thank you so much.
That too, after that Ilayaraja sir's chorus, we have heard this chorus like Annuloni kalalu kariloni kalaluga kalla mundu paradaga. Itna wonderful. It was like
really means a lot, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jhansi garu.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Srivalli garu, for getting us Vishal garu.
Yeah, thank you. I think we think we're not making him bored of this interview. He's enjoying so far along with me.
Not at all. I'm really having fun.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. So, Vishal sir, I have asked you many questions. One more question is like as I told you, like some people keep some idols here and there. I want to be like him. I want to be like him. I want to. When you come to the music director, you do lyrics as well.
Yes.
Have you written any lyrics to any of the albums in
Tamil? Yes, I've written in this movie called Terry, which is directed by Atli. And in that film, I've written a Hindi song.
Oh, Hindi song. Okay. Yeah, you're familiar with Hindi as well.
Yes. So that was my first foray into writing per se as a lyricist. It was like this was composed by J.V. Prakash, and I did the lyrics, and Arijit Singh sang this song in Hindi. in a
It's like heartbreak for many people.
yes. ये आसमां ये वादियां जन्नत में खोए देखो हम तुम यहाँ प्यार यहाँ ढलता कहाँ बहती धाराएं देखो करती बयां खामोशियों ने खींची लकीरें जिनके अंदर में खोया अपना जहां जब भी अंधेरा फैला है गहरा ना 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 नई सुबह मानो ना मानो ना So this is what I wrote for Tiri. This was
So you're slowly becoming an all-rounder.
Then I wrote one in this movie called Simba in Tamil.
Simba. Oh yes. And
So,
in Seetha Ramam,
yeah.
I like personally one song which is a letter song. Andalo, that song is sung by like Yazin Nizam.
Yes, yes.
He has a magical voice too. He sung.
He's on a different level. He's on a different. He's a different kind of a singer. His range, the range that he can go up to is. While I personally recorded him, he sang up to about 5 octaves, which is crazy. Because there is a certain threshold for every singer where above which you will start using your false voice. For him, that threshold we won't be able to find where that is. It's very difficult to find for him, and he's been instrumental in bringing personality to my songs. So much of personality he's got into my songs. Like for example, when we did Hridayam Jaripe for Padi Padi Leche, for Sharvanand's face, for Sharvanand's personality, his voice will fit in perfectly. When we did this letter song in Seetha Ramam, for Dulkar's face, he brings that very macho, very manly kind of an appeal to the song.
Very delicate. Along with the macho-ness, there is a
Yes.
soft element. Is also
Correct.
Especially the Kaveri Panganana. That one, my God, he just amazing. Kaveri kind of a line what he sung.
Correct.
I went back and searched who is the singer for this song.
He's a marvelous singer, man. He's a very gifted singer, and I had done a song called Nee Illa Aagayam. That was the first time I recorded him. Again, this Yazin was suggested to me through Sindhu. She listens to so much of other singers, and because she's a singer herself, she's always keen on listening and seeing other singers and what techniques they are using while singing. So at that time, when I was searching for a person to record, at that time Sindhu suggested me, let's record Yazin. And whenever you find time, do listen to that song. It's called Nee Illa Aagayam from Rangoon. It's a beautiful song. The amount of dynamics that Yazin has brought into that song, it's like mind blowing. And that song was tailor made for him. I heard him sing, and then I composed the song for his voice, for his singing.
Wow. So sometimes when you think of a movie, if you have given a movie to, make the music for that, you have think that, okay, this situation, this tune, this song should be especially good in that particular person only. So
Yes.
that's kind of an instant feeling you get, right?
Yes. And so what I do is generally when I'm getting any kind of an idea or some kind of a thing out of the randomly when I'm getting some idea, when I'm not working for a film, let's assume I'm driving and I get an idea, I'll stop the bike, I'll record it, and I'll write the emotion what is there. So for example, I was riding my bike the other day and I suddenly got a hook. La 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 la. So this is synonymous of two couples who had a fight and then they're trying to patch up. So that's what I've written in the title of the recording piece.
Super.
So like that.
Very nice. Someone else also added to the call. Let's welcome them. Hello, Andy. Welcome to Telugu NRI Radio.
Hello, Andy Sivali Garu. This is V Vaishnavi speaking.
Vaishnavi from Hyderabad. Yes, please. మనతో పాటు విశాల్ గారు ఉన్నారు, మాట్లాడండి.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so happy to be talking to you right now, sir. Like, I'm really so happy.
Likewise, ma'am. Really happy to be talking to you.
Seetha Ramam is like current fever going on. Manaki like ఒక ఫీవర్ నడుస్తోంది పాటలు and all. They are on loop అన్నమాట నాకు. And yeah, so I'd like to sing a small phrase of this song, Interveiw. That is amazing, sir. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
ఏదో మాయలోకి లాగే ప్రేమతుంపరి నదిలా దూకి నీపై సహజగుణం ముదిలా దాగుంది వేలాడి పడుతున్నం దసోహమందిన ప్రపంచమే అనంతనీదే. వావ్.
చాలా బాగా పాడారండి వైశ్య గారు, సూపర్ గా.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఇలాంటి సాంగ్స్ ఇచ్చినందుకు విశాల్ గారికి చాలా థ్యాంక్స్.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful composition, such a beautiful composition.
Thank you so much.
So I'd like to ask you, sir, one of your favorite compositions you have made so far, which one would you pick?
In Seetha Ramam album or generally?
Generally, like any of the
Generally.
compositions that you have made.
For me, it's always Hey Mai Koya.
Yeah, Hey Mai Koya.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks
so much.
so much.
విశాల్ గారు, do you understand the lyrics of that నిన్ను తాకి నేల ఇంచి పైకి తేలిన? You know the meaning?
Yes. I was amazed when he wrote that. No, actually, I didn't understand first. When I asked him the meaning, that's when, wow, mind blowing. Correct.
Like flying.
Correct.
Even the lines he wrote, like the flying of the pallu is.
And the way Hanu sir had shot it. Yes. In that particular scene, her sarika, that the pallu will fly in the air.
Even I like that ninne Seetha koka, ante he described the whole butterfly in one word, where the Dulquer was doing that, he's just bowing and marrying her.
Correct.
Beautifully. It's like every bit, every screen.
No, you see, it's so nice when everyone works towards the film. No, there is no stone left unturned by either the actors, by the director, by the editor, by me, by the lyricist, anyone. Everyone have worked towards that single conviction that this film should work in theaters.
Yeah, as an audience, from my perspective, I truly believe that if a film becomes successful, the story and the narration, how they do, even the BGM and the music equally gives the credit.
Yes.
Because some films are there, story may be good, the BGM is bad. Nowadays, the people are so quick. Even though they come on a premiere show mein jayenge, immediately they show BGM theek nahi tha yaar, BGM is a fail.
Correct.
So nowadays, the movie critics, the movie outcome is based on the BGM.
Correct.
So how careful how much care you took for this Seetha Ramam? Did you ever expect that this will be like, blast like anything?
I wanted it to blast like that, the way it is happening, but I did not expect it to be so big, to be honest. I wanted it to be this big, but I did not expect that it will really become this big. Actually, when Anu sir shot the film and he showed me the footage, I go by a very old school thinking that when two actors are performing really well, we should not disturb the scene with music. This is how I take and go, because that is how Ilayaraja sir used to work. That is how old greats like Satyajit Ray and have spoken. All those people have spoken about films. But when I saw the film and I was like, मेरे लिए जगह ही नहीं है, because everyone has acted and performed their job so well. मेरे लिए where will I play? There's no place, because every emotion is getting conveyed correctly. Hanu sir after re-editing and after shortening the film, and when he brought it to the music table, he told me one thing. As मेरे को मालूम है कि I've shot the movie well and I've whatever I've written I have shot, but forget all that. ऐसे सोच ले कि मैं एक खराब मूवी लाके दिया हूं तेरे को, एंड उसको यू हैव टू प्ले एंड उसको अच्छे बनाना है करके. I did not think of it in that perspective only. So when it came to me, I really filled it up in the correct way wherever I got spaces to play the music. That way I worked.
जान डाल दिया आपने तो.
Definitely.
पूरा जान डाल दिया. The whole soul, like that life. And the emotion, when the emotion comes on a hero or heroine's face, because that face expression should equally match with the music.
Okay. Yeah. So
that connectivity, you delivered it outstanding.
Thank you so much. I'm glad when I get to hear something like this, because these are very, very small things that I've worked upon, and when people notice these things, I feel very, very happy.
You can easily estimate that I have watched the films 4 to 5 times.
So. Definitely. And the beauty of this is, it is not enough if you watch it once. You will want to watch it the second time. That is the kind of writing that he's also given.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, even when the Rama left Seetha is calling him to look back, and the music you have given there is like that will drench you in emotions, that will drive you like mad. I literally sobbed in the theater. And my sister was telling me, right?
When I saw the film for the first time, no, actually, the only time I cried was when I had to do music do music for that thing. Before that, I was crying. For the first time when I saw it, I really cried. After that, when I started giving music to it, my job now is to make everyone cry. So I really work towards that.
In such a way, जितने बार भी वो last scene देखते हैं ना, इतनी बार automatically आंखें भर जाती हैं. So,
thank you so much.
And who is your best critic? I know Auntie is there.
Yes. So when I have to show it to someone, worst critic is my wife. Worst. Like she will literally divide it into two and tell, yes, good or bad. No, this is not working. This is very bad. And till date, only for by even the post processing of the audio and the songs and everything, we collectively take a call. Mix अच्छा है कि नहीं है, उसमें कुछ changes करना है. All that call we take together. Uss time maybe if I do a small mistake here or there, I get thrashed by her. Literally, very tough. She's a taskmaster.
Wow.
So no, even for that matter, SPV Charan garu. So I sent Sindhuri only to record because I was working on the re-recording for Seetha Ramam in Hyderabad. So I told Charan garu that, sir, Sindhu will come and record you if it's okay. Yeah, cool, let her come. And, she went and recorded him. After that, he's told next teacher Varleya, he's asking me.
Oh, she wants the outcome to be in such a professional way, so no look back.
No compromise. No, the longest that personally I've recorded Charan has been probably 2 hours. But I think for Sindhuri or something, he sang for around 4.5 hours for every song.
Maybe, like she'll do the micromanaging.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes. She's very, very particular about certain things. So that's something I'm learning from her.
Wonderful. And wish you all the very, very best, whatever the upcoming projects you're doing. What are the next projects, sir?
So I haven't signed up anything. I'm waiting for something really big. So I'm hopeful that Hanu sir is definitely writing his next film. He's already started writing it. So I'm definitely going to be part of that. It'll be big. It'll be something really big. So I'm really looking forward to that.
One more question I got, because I don't know, somehow so many questions are coming out of my mind. The reason is you have given a kind of a classic touch to the movie. This is a kind of a classical feast to the people, not in depth classical, but kind of mix.
Yes.
So the next movie, if you stick to one particular genre of the outcome of a music, that will definitely impact. Then people put a stamp on you saying that, oh, ये बंदा तो ऐसे वाला film ही करते हैं. So do you want to break the barriers and try different things, or whatever you do, you will stuck to the classical kind of,
No, see, whatever you do, classical music is going to be part of it. But are you going to listen to it as a classical, or are you going to perceive it as classical or not, is up to my craft. How well I portray it to you. For example, Emai Poyave is also a classical tune, but we don't perceive it like that. Whereas Thoroughly is also a classical tune, we perceive it as a very classical tune. So I am only going to be stuck to the framework of the film that the director gives me. And in his next script, which I've heard a little bit of, I kind of have an idea of how to approach it. It will be something completely different. Of course, it will be classical in nature, little bit here and there. That only then the connect will be there. Otherwise, it's difficult to get connected with people.
So far, even the Seetha Ramam, beyond that, I like one of your song to my personal favorite is Oh My Lovely Lalana.
Yes.
That is like, I don't know how you tuned that song. It's like mischief is there, affection is there, kind of a proudness is there, kind of owning, like this boy belongs to me. The kind of ownership is there. How you mixed all kind of feelings in one song?
So actually, this is Oh My Lovely Lalana is basically based out of a Javali. This was composed for the Wadayars of Mysore by one Karur Shivaramaya, I guess. So this song, we took that first portion Pallavi, which is the original tune of the song.
Yes.
After that, we changed it into a different dimension so that it fits into the film of the script plot. So basically, we wanted to present that Javali in a new way. So I did a lot of electronic programming around the song and presented it so that, because a lot of I believe this generation of youngsters need to listen to a lot of classical, and that's a way to reach them, because electronic sounds are something that appeals to not just youngsters, even kids. So many small kids, yes, because it's easy on the ears and it's catchy on the ears. So when I layer a melody which is very Carnatic in its nature, and when I layer it with something like EDM, it gives a very new sound. So I was very happy with the output actually.
Oh yes, even the veena, the way you used veena,
yes,
so beautiful. I think you have used the less drums in songs than original. I could hear most of veena, violin, sitara, all these things. Drums were very little, very less. Of only few songs.
Correct. Because percussion wise, yes, I've used very less, because it's not the songs that I'm doing are not very dick chick kind of songs. They are very soothing.
And last but not least, can you play Kanuna Kalyanam for me on the keyboard, please?
Yeah.
That's my personal favorite.
1 second. This song is so complicated actually. On the top layer,
I had given you the toughest task for the day.
Because I am looking at, I'm sourcing my chord notation book and I'm playing it for you.
Oh, very sweet. Before you could find it, I tell you, I spoke to Sindhuri ma'am yesterday. I couldn't control my emotions. I said, can you sing a line for me, please? And she sung that so beautifully without any second thought.
Immediately she'll sing.
She is a gem of a person. Same as your mommy, and like everybody whom I spoke to is sweet.
I'm so sorry. I'm failing on it.
That's fine. You tried your best.
కన్నుల్లోని కలలు అన్ని కరిగిపోని కలలుగా కళ్ళ ముందు పారాడగా.
Beautiful. Wow, wow. This is something like runs.
Actually, it's a very difficult song to play because generally in your song you have the downbeat is always sa, but in this song the downbeat is always ni. That's why it's very difficult.
You have given a tremendous, exceptionally beautifully. जो भी adverbs है ना, like adjectives है ना English में, वो सब कम पड़ जाएंगे आपको तारीफ.
Thank you so much.
बहुत अच्छा, wonderful, beautiful album you have given to us, and I wish you to get these kind of films and the music which you are giving to us will rule the world, will rule our heart. Not just in Telugu or Tamil. I wish you to go more further into Kannada, Tamil, and Malayalam, all kind of genres you touch it, and please make us, enjoy your music more and more. Bring to us.
Thank you so much. Really glad that you interviewed me, and really happy that I've spoken to so many people. Really happy that my music has reached so much. I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank Telugu NRI Radio.
Thanks a lot to you as well, and a special thanks from the management team, Vilas Garu, Venkat Garu, Mahesh Garu, and Hanmat Garu, who runs this radio.
Thank you so much. And special thanks from this management team also.
Auntie ji, can you please come forward? I quickly have a word with you before I could end up the meet.
Thank you so much.
Namaskaram. Thank you so much for your time. We spoke almost an hour yesterday.
Yes, of course. Oh, yeah, I didn't tell anything about it to him.
Yeah, now सब कुछ open हो गया, and thanks a lot for giving so much of information. You are such a wonderful mama anybody could have.
Oh, thank you.
And you
Just
want to
like
say few
any other,
words?
that's all. Son only is special. I am just like any other mother. That's all.
आपको कुछ बोलना है उसके बारे में?
किसने?
विशाल सर के बारे में.
बोलना क्या है? हम तो चाहते हैं कि बहुत अच्छी तरह से और अपने म्यूजिक से सारी दुनिया को रिझाए और लोग बहुत अच्छा संगीत सुने और बस इसमें अपना पूरा नाम कमाए वो और संगीत को जो है अमर कर दे बस.
Absolutely, and thank you Auntie Ji, namaste, and Vishal sir, thanks a lot for your wonderful time, and you made our day, not everybody's day, whoever spoke to you.
Really happy.
And I definitely wanted you to come again to our radio.
Yes.
To more better interviews with your better albums.
Definitely.
And all the best for the upcoming films as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really happy.
Thanks to Sindhuri ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Timothy. Thank you so sweet of you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all అండి. ఇవాళ మరి మన ఇంటర్వ్యూ విశాల్ చంద్రశేఖర్ గారితో, సీతారామం ఫేమ్ మన మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్ ఎంతో మంచి ఇంటర్వ్యూ అయింది. మళ్ళీ వచ్చే వారం మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ టైం మరొక మంచి గెస్ట్ తో మీ ముందుకు వస్తాను. అంతవరకు సెలవు. థ్యాంక్ యూ. వినిపించు ప్రవాసాంధ్రుల గుండె చప్పుడు తెలుగు NRI రేడియోలో మీ ఆర్జే సిరీ సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్. స్టే ట్యూన్డ్. నమస్తే.
Hi, it's me, Madhavi Lata. Please subscribe to GNN TV.